Next day, at the corridor, Emily talks with Jamie. After a while, Jamie goes to restrooms. When Emily were standing there alone, she sees Dave walking at the corridor, stops in front of his box, and starts to do some stuff. Emily remembers what Jamie said about him. He is antisocial right until you come and say hi. Takes a deep breath and walks to him. When she got next to him, she takes a deep breath again and says, Hi, Dave. Dave turns his face to her very quick, says hi, then turns his head back and keeps doing his stuff. Emily asks, How are you doing? I see you are too busy. Davy answers, Yeah, I'm fine-ish. So do I know you? Emily got a bit embarrassed and thinks, What an egoist moron. Then says, We met yesterday in canteen. I'm Jamie's friend, new girl. This time Dave turns his face to Emily and with a little guilty voice. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you are a new girl from Florida, right? Emily smiles a bit. Yeah, I am. Davy asks, So how are you? How it's going on over here? Emily says, Yeah, thanks. I started to getting used to here, I guess. Dave says, That's fine. So did you have something to say to me or? 'Cause I gotta go. Emily says, Yeah, I have some troubles on physics and chemistry, and Jamie said that you are good at it and might help me on it. So if you would like to. Dave interrupts her. Yeah, sure. Ask my phone number to Jamie and text me or call me tonight after school. I think we can plan something. I'll join you in some of your free time. See you. Closes his box and runs to somewhere again. Emily felt nice but disappointed as well. She thinks to herself, geez, why don't you give your number by yourself? She doesn't want to ask Jamie for Dave's number, because she knows that Jamie will make fun of her. And Jamie comes back. Emily says with a shy voice, I asked him for help. He told me to ask you for his number. Jamie asks her while she corrects her makeup, but smiles a little bit because she knows about who Emily is talking. About who are you talking, girl? Whose number I have to give you? Emily rolls her eyes and, come on. You know about who I am talking. Jamie smiles again. How the hell can I know till you tell me? Emily takes a deep breath and says, Ones. Jamie laughs and, Well, describe that, babe. Emily smiles too this time. Weirdest antisocial nerd in school. Jamie with proud voice. That's my girl, see? This is what I was talking about. He is a nice guy and always ready for help but don't mess with him. Emily arrives home, throws her backpack, turns on coffee machine, takes a can of ice cream from fridge, jumps to the couch, turns on cartoons on TV, starts to eat ice cream. Then coffee machine rings, jumps out of the couch, takes her coffee, puts bunch of whipped cream on it, gets back to the couch, takes a sip of coffee, takes back ice cream can. Then stops for a while, falls into deep thought, slowly puts ice cream back to the table, takes phone and starts to thinking, should I text or call? Takes a deep breath and calls. Dave hangs up on third ring. Hello? Emily startles and, Hey, it's me. Dave. Who? Emily, Jamie's friend, new girl from Florida. Dave laughs a little and says, Aha, I was waiting for your call, so how are you doing? Emily smiles a little bit. I'm fine-ish, so how about you? I called you, but sorry if I disturbed you. Dave says, No, I'm doing what I'm saying. If I said to you, call me, so I got ready for that. If I couldn't, I'd say that I can't for now. Emily smiles more now. Ha ha. Thank you. You are so kind. So, when we could get together for my troubles, you know? Dave says, Depends on you. I can even right now if you are able. Doesn't matter in your place or in my place. Or maybe at some other time. Emily stops a little bit and, wait, that was unexpected, so can I call you back in 3 mins? Davy says, Sure. Emily shuts down and calls her mom. Rose picks up. Hey, sweetie, I'm almost home, Emily asks immediately. Yeah, Mom, here's the thing. Rose says, Yes, I'm listening. Is there something wrong? Emily says, No. Wanted to ask you if I can invite some friend to home for study and stuff? Rose says, Of course, honey. I already want to meet your friends, too. Emily smiles. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Then calls to Dave. Dave picks up and Emily says, "Hey, can you come over now?" Dave says, "Sure. Send me location. I'll be there in minutes." Emily says, "Yeah, I'll send you. See you." Dave, "See you." Rose arrives. "Hey, sweetie." Emily, "Hey, Mom." Rose asks, "Has your friend came yet?" Emily, "Don't know. Has to be here in minutes, as he said." Mom asks with an excited voice, "It's a boy?" Emily answers with careless voice, "Yeah, but he comes just for help on physics and chemistry." Mom smiles, "That's awesome. Glad to see that you started to make new friends here." Emily, "Yeah, whatever." After a while, suddenly a characteristic Alpha V6 exhaust crackle appears in neighborhood, acceleration, and a turbo blow-off sound, and engine shuts down. Emily thinks to herself, "God, please, don't let it be him." Somebody knocks the door, and Emily is like, "Holy shit." Rose opens the door. "Hello, who are you looking for?" Dave answers, Emily invited me. Am I at wrong house?" Rose says, Wait a second, please." "Hey, honey, here's probably your friend came over." Emily jumps out of couch and runs to door. "Oh, hey, Dave. Sorry, Mom. Let me introduce. He is Dave. And Dave, she is my mom, Rosalinda." Rose says, "Nice to meet you, Dave. Come in." Dave says, "Nice to meet you too, Mrs. Garcia." Dave gets in the hall, sits to the couch, sees cartoons, ice cream and coffee with whipped cream, and smiles. Back in kitchen, Mom asks Emily with an excited voice, "Honey, why you didn't tell me that you invited such a handsome guy here?" Emily gets mad. "Mom, stop it. He is here just to help me on study stuff, and he is at last grade." Mom smiles. Okay, you guys can go and do what you have to do." Walks to her room. "I'm in my workroom. If you'll need something, tell me. Have a good time." Emily goes next to Dave and says, "Hey, let's go up to my room." Dave says, "Okay." They got into Emily's room, and first things that got Dave's attention was Emily's keyboard and guitar. Dave asks, "Are you a musician?" Emily answers, "Yeah, I'm too like you." Davey gets confused a little and asks, "How you know that I am?" Emily thinks to herself, "Shid," and tries to figure that out with anxious voice. I don't know, I guess. "You are looking like one. Long hair, black outfit and stuff?" Davey smiles. "Do you think all long-haired and black-dressed guys are musicians?" Emily says, "No, that was just a prediction." Davey smiles and says, "Okay, and yes, I am. Your prediction was right. Whatever. Can I see your workbook to see what subject you are studying now?" And then they get in work. Davey explains what he's supposed to explain and let Emily understand. And after every formula and calculation, he asks Emily if she understood. But Emily, she mostly looks to Dave's face rather than to workbook. And she finds herself by judging him like, what a nerd, how he knows all this stuff this well. But actually, I think I understand now what Jamie meant. He is a different nerd. And why such a friendly person keeps being like an antisocial... He is actually nice, I think. Geez, Emily, behave yourself. What the fuck are you thinking about? At this point, Dave asks her, "Well, did you get how the force formula exists in this calculation?" Emily answers with surprised voice, "I don't know how the hell this happened, but I got it." "Thanks a lot, Dave." Dave asks her, "So why are you that surprised? Fact is fact. I just explained from where comes what and what causes what." Emily smiles. "No, it's about me. You know, I am not in best mood for the last days and have troubles with concentration. Even in this mood, you made me get it. Thanks a lot again." Dave smiles. "Haha, always would like to help out. So would you like to chill out a little bit?" Emily asks, "How?" Dave turns to keyboard and asks Emily, "Would you like to get on keyboard and play something for me? And maybe I'll join you at some point." Emily, with shy feeling, "This is actually not done yet. I'm still writing, so..." Dave says, "So you can write stuff? That's impressive." Emily says again, "Yeah, but as I told, it's not done yet." Dave interrupts her. "Go ahead." Emily starts to play her thing. Dave listens carefully, and then he sits to right side of her and starts to improvise on higher octave with what he impresses Emily. Emily smiles and looks to Dave's face and notices that Dave's eyes are closed, and face looks so serious. He is deeping into that melody he plays. He is expressing his feelings by the melodies, exactly how Emily does too. At that point, Emily started to think about Dave totally by another way. She is much more interested now about what is happening in his head and in his life. At some point, Dave stops and says with a smile, "Thanks for jam, though. It's a nice piece. You better keep it up. So if you don't have any more questions or troubles, can I leave?" Emily says, "Actually, if it's not that personal, I have a question." Dave smiles, says, "Go ahead." Emily says, "First of all, thank you for all the stuff you have done for me today, and why such a helpful and friendly person is antisocial or looks like an antisocial? Why are you isolating yourself this much?" Dave looks to Floor and says, I was expecting this question, actually. I don't know, should I talk about it with you? And it's a long story, and it's almost 10 o'clock now. So maybe we can talk about this somewhere out at some other time, rather than here and now." Emily with guilty voice, "I'm sorry if I asked something I shouldn't, so however you want." Dave says, "No, of course you might be curious about the most outsider guy of school. So, I gotta go." Emily says, "Sure, thanks again. See you." Dave says, "You are welcome. See you." Emily watches him through the window when he gets in his Competizione red Alfa Romeo Giulia QV, starts his engine, and drives away with his specific exhaust note. And Rose looks at her with a smile and asks, "Well, how it was?" Emily says, "Was how it's supposed to be. He is good at numerical and physical stuff." Rose smiles and asks again, "So just that? I heard some piano tunes that two hands are not able to play." Emily smiles, leans to the wall next to window, takes a deep breath. "Yeah, seems like he is a good musician. We played some stuff at the end. Actually, he asked me to play something, and then he decided to improvise on it something. And he did it nice, actually." Rose smiles again, but tries to not let Emily notice that and says, "Glad to hear that. You found friends with common interests." But Emily noticed that smile and asks with mad voice, "Holy crap, what was that?" Rose can't hide her smile and says, "Nothing. Just saw a meme on Instagram." Emily runs to her and looks to her phone's display. Even Rose tries to hide, but she saw that on display was news and says, "You saw meme on news page?" Rose laughs now and says, "Yes, I did." Emily stands back and says with mad voice, "Look, Mom, I know what are you thinking about, but that ain't gonna happen, okay?" Rose says with smile, "I don't know what do you mean. I'm not saying or meaning anything. Whatever you say and however you say." Emily freaks out, yells, and says, "Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night." Rose asks, "Hey you, where is my kiss?" Emily stops at the halfway of upstairs, turns back and gives a kiss. Turns back. Rose says at that moment, "Love you, honey." Emily with careless voice, "I do too."